Hi friend, how's it going? It's 5:27 in the afternoon. I just got back home and my grandpa as well. Yeah, he went to visit my uncle and actually my aunt and my cousin and brought them some sticky rice that my grandma cooked earlier this morning. We already had it, and yeah, my grandpa just took the bus there by himself. It was a trip for him. It was hot, but yeah, he's fine. I insisted to drive for him. He just didn't want him. I mean, he didn't want to bother me and occupy my time. But anyway, it's good to be back safely. Okay. Anyway, I just had this very strong desire to share some of my thoughts. So I had a pretty good day. Okay, I always say that because it is. I've already repeated myself many times about like how I actually feel good like every day. It is just a mindset. Okay, my grandma is talking really loud. Probably you can hear some, but yeah, you really just gotta understand my mindset. Okay, very simple. If I want to like look at life with so many different external things, then my life would probably not be as happy as I am right now. But I just really focus on things that actually matter, which is just a few things. Okay, my family being very healthy and well, safe. Okay, and I mean, yeah, and then myself, of course, physically, mentally, very safe and peaceful. And thirdly, just the environment, very safe and quiet. Okay, maybe not even just that, like just myself feeling good inside, and then that is already happiness to me. And I have acquired this peace of mind through many things, like recording the video, expressing myself, learning about myself, discovering about myself, and understanding about myself. Also meditating in the evening, and I think I meditate throughout the day. So yeah, that helps me a lot to really put a psychic distance between my true self and my compulsive and just what is the word again, recessive thinking, recessive mind. Okay, because it's going on almost 24 hours a day. Just keep pushing out stuff that kind of just used to bother me a lot, worries me, annoys me, make me anxious, worried, nervous, stressed, all that mind. I can now just comfortably have a distance with them. Okay, just like I'm watching a movie or drama on TV, I can just be an audience instead of getting affected by them. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is a liberation to me. This is a tool that I suggest every one of us to acquire. Meditation throughout the day. You can meditate every minute. Okay, just simply observe what's happening in your mind. Just simply observe them. Observe, be aware of what's happening, and then keep repeating this message. I am not my mind. I am not my thought. Whatever I'm believing right now, whatever I'm thinking right now, does not necessarily mean the fact. So I don't have to believe it. If it's negative, then I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I mean, I accept them to be there, but I don't believe it. Okay? I repeated these kind of messages in my videos a lot because it is so important to me. And this is really the major learning, like in this year for me as a 27-year-old man. I learned about this and actually transformed my way of thinking and living. This year I just really feel happy and grateful for this evolution. Okay, so I just want to document and share with more people in the future. Okay, another thing, I was at the bookstore by myself surrounded by a lot of kids and their parents. Okay, it was a really fun place to be. In a shopping mall, there's a bookstore, always busy, always crowded there, and I always was able to get a seat myself. Yeah, hold up. Let me just talk to my grandma. 阿姐，阿姐，阿姐，声音稍微小一点。Okay, so I was gonna go to the gym this afternoon after about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was heading to the gym, but I texted my friend and asked him if he wanted workout. Let me know. I'll meet him in the gym. But he just did not reply my message until like 3 hours later. So I was just waiting him and in a bookstore. So I was reading, and I just really enjoyed it. I enjoyed like learning and thinking and understanding new stuff. I love that feeling of getting challenged. Okay, like I have seen a lot of words that I don't really understand. Yeah, I tried many things that I tried to understand, but I failed. But I loved that feeling because I knew this was just a necessary step that I have to take if I have to grow, like, intellectually, and understanding about the things that I want to understand. I have to challenge myself with new information first. Complicated, but I gotta just try to understand, try to read them over and over. That's what I did. Okay, I read a few books. One of them is, let me just look at the pictures I took at the cover. The last book I read was Our Inner Conflicts by Karen Home by Karen Homey. Yeah, an American psychologist. Yeah, I love this book. I'm definitely reading that book again. Yeah, and then another one is The Divided Self, an an existential study in sanity and madness by R.D. Lang. And British, actually, she was from Scotland, Glasgow, another psychologist. And I also read a book about Jewish philosophy, like worldview and values, all that, which is a lot simpler to understand compared to the first two books I mentioned. Yeah, these are the three books that I read this afternoon. Of course, I did not finish them all because they were like really complicated to understand. I just started, with the introduction and preface. So yeah, I'm just getting into new books. I just love this feeling. I love discovering books that I feel interested in, and that just filled in like my kind of, what do you call it? Like, I just don't feel lonely. Okay, like although I don't really feel lonely for the most of the time, but after I discovered some really good books that I wanted to read so badly, I just feel less lonely, even less lonely, because I know I wanted to just spend my time with reading them and understanding them, or maybe watching some videos to try to understand what the author was actually talking about. I just really had this kind of like strong desire to do that with my time, and that gave me just a sense of living. Okay, that just drives me to live more. Okay, it's a great feeling. It's a very fulfilling feeling. Okay, and the more I read, the more I wanted to express myself, because I just understand if I could really express them with my own words, then I am actually getting more understanding from what I just read. I absolutely need to reorganize what I just took in to my brain and just try to sort them out with my own words. After I actually spoke them out, not only I already documented with my videos, but also I have actually tried to classify them, with my words. Otherwise, I can't really say them and express them in a logical way, right? I am really doing this right now, but yeah, it's a really good feeling. Okay, it's a good practice. I'm doing this more and more, more and more. I am learning every day. I just love this feeling. I'm literally sweating right now. Even the AC is on, but I am really just fired up because I am very passionate. I don't really mind people don't like really watch my videos or whatever. Like, I'm still recording it because this is one concern for a lot of content creators. They spend a lot of time just making one video, but they worry after they publish the video, no one actually watched their video and no one liked their content. They would feel just really defeated and, very, insecure about themselves, about what they do. Okay, yeah. But me, I just have already repeated many times. I just hope to express myself and explain this more and more so I can encourage more people who are trying to create some stuff, whether words or videos or whatever, song, music, dance, or whatever. As a creator, you gotta just believe in what you do. Even no one actually cares. It doesn't really matter with your audience because you are doing it without, their permission, without their being there for you. You don't need that, right? Like me, I'm sitting here at home, I'm talking, I don't have any audience, but I have them in my mind. I have a large group of audience sitting here listening to me talking, but most importantly, I have my old self right there in my mind listening to myself talking. I'm trying to talk to him. So that is only audience I need. I just keep talking and talking. I just love this and I just want to, spread this passion to more people and encourage more people to do whatever they want to do and love to do. Even no one encouraged them in their life. And here I am. I'm encouraging you. You got to believe in what you do. And yeah, just make your stuff good. And then you would get more fuel. You would get more passion from doing them. You're building this relationship between you and your craft or whatever you do, right? And the more you put into this, the more obsessed you would become. Okay, then yeah. But of course, it gotta be there's some sustainable, long-term, and positive activity. You can't just really spend hours just watching movies or playing games. And I mean, yeah, a lot of people just say, "Oh, I love doing that," but from watching TV or playing games, you're not gonna, make it or whatever, like career or, make a living off of it. You just would just spend all the time, you never get anything back, okay? But I'm not criticizing people who actually spend hours or days watching movies or playing games or, doing any other things like that. But I'm just saying, if you know this is something you want to do and you knew this is something positive, then just go for it, okay? Whether painting, singing, rapping, or writing, speaking like this, recording videos, yeah, just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Never quit. Yeah. Okay. I just naturally become a motivational speaker. I just want to stay calm and share my thoughts, but really sometimes when I get really just in the zone, I just become so passionate. This is really my nature. Again, I don't think I have covered everything, of course not, but this is fine. I am trying. I would listen to my own videos some days in the future. I can always learn something. How well I am doing right now was mainly because I have watched and listened to my older videos many times. So I just learned it. I learned from myself, from my own practices. I just corrected myself with some words that I was not really, clear, or some phrases I could replace with something else. I just would, keep all these great, way of expression and this energy. Of course, I understand this is the, core thing of my videos, of my content, my energy. Okay, I gotta stay like really authentic and passionate. Okay, it's not really just about what I'm talking about, it's but how I'm talking about it. Okay, all right. So I definitely got so much more I can talk about, but let me just record a different video, I think. Okay, all right. Thank you for listening and watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.